Welcome to another EmoNews package for Friday, 22nd August 2025. I am your presenter, Soana Benjamin.
And I'm Rick Francis.
In the headlines, Dominica hosts over 75 pharmacists for major conference.
The Dominica State College is preparing to welcome about 500 new students.
Police breaks down old blocks and coconut vending stands in Roseau.
Almond Deck's third annual poker run promises bigger, better celebration. The August salary drought for temporary teachers is over in St. Lucia.
These and other stories coming up.
For over 47 years, the National Bank of Dominica Limited has been a cornerstone of our nation's development, standing by our customers at every step. Together, we are shaping a brighter future. We recognize that every journey is different, and we are dedicated to nurturing meaningful relationships. We are here to understand your needs and support your goals. Our personalized services are designed to provide the peace of mind you deserve wherever life takes you. Trust us to be there when it counts, offering solutions that evolve with you. More than just a bank, we're a true partner in your success. From expert financial advice to dedicated customer support, we're always ready to assist, ensuring you have what you need at every turn. Let's build a future that is brighter, stronger, and full of opportunity. With NBD, you have a partner invested in your success today, tomorrow, and always.
And first off in local news, the Dominica State College is preparing to welcome about 500 new students during Freshers Week 2025, set for August 26th to 29th. The week of activities includes orientation, seminars, academic advising, and enrollment, all designed to help freshmen transition smoothly into college life. Officer in charge, Trudy Christian, is encouraging students to embrace the semester with optimism and enthusiasm. The week wraps up with a freshers' social on Friday, giving students a chance to celebrate their start at the Dominica State College. Let's hear from Marketing and Communication Officer Kimberly Benjamin.
The Dominica State College DSC is set to host Freshers Week 2025, a series of student orientation and registration activities taking place from August 26 to 29. This special week marks the official welcome for the college's newly accepted students, with approximately 500 freshmen expected to join the DSC community. Now, Freshers Week is designed to equip new students with the tools and resources they need for academic success, while also serving as a vibrant introduction to college life. It reflects DSC's commitment to ensuring that every new student experiences a smooth and supportive transition into higher education. DSC eagerly looks forward to welcoming the incoming freshers and is committed to supporting their success, growth, and building of lasting memories through their journey at the college. On Tuesday, August 26th, we will have the new student orientation, where freshmen will collect their exclusive freshers packet, attend the convocation ceremony, explore the academic resources, and more. Activities will begin at 9 a.m. And in the activities, DSC will host a parent and guardian orientation from 4:30 p.m., which includes a campus tour and an opportunity to engage with college leadership and faculty.
And Dominica will host over 75 pharmacists gathered in Dominica for a special conference hosted by the Dominica Pharmaceutical Committee. President of the committee welcomed the participants, stressing that you cannot have innovation without collaboration, and the best research always comes from teamwork. He also highlighted the importance of building relationships within the profession.
You has a strong focus on accountability, research, and innovation. But you can't have innovation without collaboration. And all the best research comes from teams, not from individuals. And so, we had a very good start this morning with some fantastic research presentations. And, over the coming days, we will have, I'm sure, many more of those and opportunities to learn. But I don't want us to lose sight of the fact that we're also here to build relationships, to form alliances. is very important.
The event featured cultural performances, including a presentation by the Carifuna Cultural Group. There was also a performance by Shelley, who is a brand ambassador for Jolly's Pharmacy.
I will take a fishing boat on 99 days to reach down here. People say the cost will cost an arm and a leg, oh God, but they will have to take a load. But I'll be there. Sounding good? Well, I'm a coming carnival to come, no loss or no profits. I already have a hole in my pockets. People dying so fast, and I only have one life, so I better live it.
And the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Kira Paul, addressed the gathering.
Pharmacists stand at the front line of healthcare. You are the ones who guide patients in safe medication use, ensure the availability of essential drugs, support chronic disease management, and help drive innovation in health services. In our Caribbean region, where we face challenges, of course, such as limited resources, climate change, the impact of climate change, shifting health trends, the Caribbean Association of Pharmacists provides a vital forum for collaboration, knowledge exchange, and professional solidarity.
The outgoing president gave an emotional farewell, expressing gratitude to her executive team. She was in tears as she thanked them for their support. The new executive was then introduced.
Out of the AGM this morning, a new executive body was elected, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce CAP 2025-2027 executive body. So I would like to ask the members, when I call your name, to please come up so the members can see their incoming executive body. First VP, Ms. Shantia McBride from the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Second VP, Dr. Paresh Mujibu from Guyana. Third VP, Mr. Abraham Wicks from St. Lucia. Secretary, Dwight Hudson from Antigua and Barbuda. Treasurer, Ms. Akima Sandy Ford Simmons from Guyana. CAP's 4 council members are Ms. Lydia Duncan from Grenada. Dr. Lisa Brownfield from Jamaica. Dr. Tristan Gabe from the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And Mr. Algernon Roberts from Antigua and Barbuda. He is very passionate about our profession, and I know he will take CAP to the next level. So it is my honor and pleasure to pass on this mantle to Mr. Jermaine Lowry from Cayman Islands for the next 2 years.
And in other local news, the Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force has moved to dismantle block benches and coconut vendor stalls around the city of Roseau. The operation involved several police officers taking action to break down these areas as part of an ongoing effort to maintain order in the capital. And in other news, the Dominica Association of Persons with Disabilities, DADP, has announced plans to establish a Women with Disabilities Gender-Based Violence Task Force. The initiative follows DADP's President Judy Sango's participation in a recent Caribbean symposium on gender and violence in Trinidad. The task force will focus on education, support networks, policy advocacy, leadership training, and regional collaboration to address gender-based violence affecting women with disabilities. Ms. Sango says the goal is to create a movement of solidarity and empowerment, and the DADP is calling on government, civil society, and regional partners to support the effort. The Almond Deck is set to celebrate its 3rd anniversary this weekend with the highly anticipated 3rd annual poker run taking place on Sunday, August 24, 2025. The event invites both nationals and visitors to tour Dominica's coastline aboard marine vessels, adding a competitive twist with a game of poker. Organizers say the poker run has quickly become one of Dominica's most exciting summer traditions. This year's event kicks off at 5:45 a.m. with a brand new feature, a bayside juve at Woodbridge Bay, before making stops at Mero Beach, Salisbury Beach, Purple Turtle Beach, and Bell Hall Beach, culminating at Tukari, also known as Poker City, at 10 p.m. Participants are expected from Dominica and neighboring islands including Anguilla, St. Thomas, Tortola, Guadeloupe, and Martinique. Organizers say last year's run was a tremendous success, and this year promises to be even bigger and better.
My name is Josephine Austrie. I'm live here at the Almond Deck, reminding you all that Poker Run 2025 is this coming Sunday, August 24th. That is a summer event in Dominica you cannot afford to miss. Meet us at our 5 stops starting from Woodbridge Bay, and we're coming all the way down to Tukari for the ultimate poker party. Stops at the Mero Beach, Salisbury Beach, Portsmouth Beach, Purple Turtle, Bell Hall Beach, and Bell Hall Beach Squad. See you guys on Sunday. Don't miss it.
And in more local news, this summer, the spirit of volunteerism came alive across Dominica as dozens of dedicated individuals gave their time and talents to support the Youth Development Division Summer Day Camp 2025. From mentoring young campers to leading creative workshops and outdoor activities, volunteers played a vital role in shaping meaningful experiences for hundreds of children island-wide. Officials from the Ministry of Youth, Sports, Culture, and Community Development say the impact goes far beyond the camps themselves, that volunteerism builds leadership and teamwork skills in our youth, strengthens social bonds, and supports our national progress toward the Sustainable Development Goals. This summer, volunteers at the Youth Development Division Summer Day Camp put these values into action, impacting hundreds of children across the island.
Summer, I had the privilege of volunteering in a program where I taught and supervised a group of bright and energetic children between the ages of 8 and 9. My role was to guide them through fun learning activities, help them with their projects, and ensure they felt supported and safe throughout the day. Being a member of the First Castle Scout Troop really helped me in this role. The values I learned, like leadership, teamwork, and service, gave me the skills to keep the children engaged, work through challenges, and create a positive environment for everyone.
This year, I had the pleasure of volunteering with the Roseau South and Central District at the Newtown Primary School as part of the National Summer Volunteerism Program. During the program, I worked primarily with 2 age groups, 3 to 6 and 9 to 12. This experience was eye-opening to me. The younger ages were motivated to learn about our culture and national heroes. Also, they showed interest in seed germination and transplanting. It was fulfilling to lead our 9 to 12-year-olds during those moments. There were talented children in drawing and leadership. With continued mentoring, they will excel in their chosen career paths.
The division under the Ministry of Youth, Sports, Culture and Community Development marked the successful conclusion of International Youth Day 2025, celebrated under the theme Local Youth Actions for the SDGs and Beyond. And the newly upgraded Grand Bay Dubic multi-purpose facility was officially commissioned on Wednesday. The two-story concrete structure was refurbished under the Basic Needs Trust Fund 10 project, spearheaded by the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development at a cost of $870,256. The ground floor houses an expanded Village Council office, a conference room, library, and office for the District Development Officer, as well as a kitchen and washrooms. Upstairs, the first floor features a spacious events hall, complete with a stage, backstage rooms, a storeroom, and washrooms. The facility is also equipped with an emergency water supply and external solar lighting. This modern facility is expected to serve the people of Grand Bay and Dubic by enhancing community services and providing great opportunities for training and development.
Also in local news, Academic School of Learning has announced an official partnership with DeVry University under the Bridge to Brilliance initiative. This collaboration provides Dominican nationals with direct access to fully online bachelor's and master's degree programs, as well as certification courses offered at a 50% tuition scholarship and with no upfront application fees. The initiative aims to expand global education opportunities and support higher education advancement for Dominicans. Interested individuals are encouraged to contact Academic School of Learning or visit their social media pages for more information. The signing ceremony featured representatives from both institutions, highlighting their commitment and educational empowerment in Dominica.
And regionally, the Grenada Tourism Authority, GTA, is proud to announce the launch of a new high-impact destination magazine to be created in partnership with international publishing house Greater Publishing. This publication marks a bold step in GTA's ongoing mission to celebrate and share the unique stories, culture, and beauty of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. More than just a magazine, this publication will serve as a storytelling platform that captures the true essence of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. Through vivid imagery, inspiring features, and thoughtfully curated content, the magazine will showcase what makes Grenada more than a destination. With content ranging from ecotourism and culinary trails to wellness retreats, historical heritage, island innovation, and cultural expression, the magazine will position Grenada not only as a world-class destination, but as a place where travelers can connect deeply with the land, the people, and themselves. And now to St. Lucia. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre has brought an end to the long-standing August salary drought for St. Lucia's temporary teachers. For years, temporary teachers were not paid during the month of August, leaving them to struggle with living expenses. Prime Minister Pierre, delivering on his 2025 budget promise, confirmed that every temporary teacher received a salary this August. He said, "Our temporary teachers work just as hard as their permanent counterparts to educate our students across the education sector. They deserve to be fairly compensated for their hard work and dedication." The government says this step reflects its commitment to fairness in education and ensuring that no teacher is left behind. And more news from St. Lucia. Dexter Purcell, Director of Global Marketing at the St. Lucia Tourism Authority, was recently honored with an official proclamation from Atlanta City Council. A proclamation is one of the highest forms of recognition a city can bestow, typically reserved for individuals or organizations whose contributions have significantly impacted the community. In this case, the Atlanta City Council praised Purcell for his outstanding professional achievements, impactful leadership, and unwavering commitment to advancing the Caribbean community. The honor reflects not only his role in promoting St. Lucia globally, but also his dedication to strengthening the visibility and influence of Caribbean culture and people in international spaces. It also signifies that his work has resonated well beyond St. Lucia, earning recognition in a major U.S. city like Atlanta, which has a large Caribbean diaspora. With enthusiasm, Persil said, I am deeply honored to receive this recognition from the city of Atlanta. This proclamation is not just a personal milestone, but a testament to the strength and influence of the Caribbean community. I share this honor with my team at the St. Lucia Tourism Authority and with every St. Lucian and Caribbean national whose culture, creativity, and resilience continue to inspire me. This acknowledgement motivates me to keep pushing boundaries, telling our stories, and ensuring that St. Lucia and the wider Caribbean shine brightly on the global stage.
And in international news, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance cited Trinidad and Tobago's high crime rate to defend recent security crackdowns in Washington, D.C., claiming the city's murder rate briefly surpassed Trinidad and Tobago's. His comments, made amid protests, drew criticism, despite U.S. travel warnings for Trinidad and Tobago. Both countries have seen declines in homicides this year. Trinidad and Tobago officials have not responded. Israel has launched the first stages of the attack on Gaza City, according to Israel Defense Forces IDF spokesman Rear ADM Daniel Hagari and other officials. The operation is part of a broader military campaign with plans to call up 50,000 to 60,000 reservists to support a full-scale invasion and occupation of the city. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz has approved the military operation, codenamed Gideon's Chariots 2, as IDF forces have reportedly secured the outskirts of Gaza City. The assault comes amid heavy Israeli airstrikes across Gaza. In the last 24 hours alone, at least 58 Palestinians were killed, according to the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry. This escalation follows Hamas' announcement Monday that it had accepted a ceasefire proposal brokered by Qatar and Egypt, reportedly based on a U.S. framework introduced in June. Israel has not publicly responded to the proposal. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt's linked Hamas' move to a recent social media post by President Donald Trump, who declared that remaining hostages will only be freed when Hamas is confronted and destroyed. Humanitarian concerns continue to grow, with over 100 aid groups warning of mass starvation in Gaza as the conflict intensifies. The U.S. Department of State has confirmed it is reviewing records of over 55 million valid visa holders to identify any violations that could lead to visa revocation or deportation. In a written response to the press, the department said all foreign nationals with U.S. visas are under continuous vetting, with authorities monitoring for signs of ineligibility. This includes overstaying visas, engaging in criminal or terrorist activity, or posting threats to public safety. If new information surfaces suggesting ineligibility, we will revoke the visa, the department stated, adding that individuals already in the U.S. could then face deportation. The move is part of an intensified immigration enforcement effort that includes scrutiny of both undocumented individuals and those with legal immigration status. And other news, Frank Caprio, the Providence judge hailed as America's nicest judge, has died on 20 August after a battle with pancreatic cancer. His family confirmed the news in a statement on his official Facebook page. Beloved for his compassion, humility, and unwavering belief in the goodness of people, Judge Caprio touched the lives of millions through his work in the courtroom and beyond. His warmth, humor, and kindness left an indelible mark on all who knew him. And that's all for international news. Stay tuned for the sports segment after this short message.
Let Instacash help you get the kids ready for school with the DNL Back to School Instacash promotion. For every Instacash ticket purchased, your ticket could say you've won cash, you've won groceries, or you've won school supplies instantly. One lucky customer will win $5,000. Promotion runs from August 8th to the 11th of September 2025. Instacash tickets are available from all lottery agents island-wide. It's fast, it's easy, and you win instantly.
Instacash, let me play.
Welcome to the sports segment. Antigua and Barbuda Falcons edged past Knight Riders in the CPL thriller. Antigua and Barbuda Falcons secured a narrow 8-run victory over the Trinidad Knight Riders in a tense Caribbean Premier League clash. Chasing 168, the Knight Riders needed 14 runs from the final over, but veteran Kieran Pollard, despite an unbeaten 43, couldn't get his side over the line. After a single off the first ball brought Pollard on strike, he missed the next 2 deliveries. He declined a single on the 4th and failed to connect on the 5th, managing only a boundary off the final ball as the Knight Riders ended on 159 for 6. Jamaica's Oblique Seville continued his impressive form by winning the men's 100-meter at the Athletisma meet in Lausanne on Wednesday, clocking 9.87 seconds, despite challenging weather conditions. The victory marked Seville's second consecutive Diamond League win and another triumph over Olympic champion Noah Lyles, whom he again left trailing with a strong start and dominant performance. The Lausanne meet is the penultimate stop ahead of next week's Diamond League final. And now moving on to basketball, DABA Week 10 results for Wednesday, 20th August 2025 at the Massac Indoor Facility. In Game 1, West Coast Credit Union Real-Time Ballers scored 46 points, while West Coast Ballers scored 67 points within the match. Top performers for West Coast Credit Union Real-Time Ballers: Mervyn McIntyre, 11 points, Akel Charles, 11 points. Top performers for West Coast Ballers: Sharon Vidal, 19 points, Shalon Vidal, 10 points. And on Game 2, 9 p.m., Dr. Daru PSC Falcons 1 scored 74 points, while Hilltop Services Prowlers won the match, scoring 78 points. Top performers for Dr. Daru PSC Falcons 1 are Tylon Birmingham, 17 points, Zach Bastien, 16 points, Yawani Regis, 15 points. Top performers for Hilltop Service Prowlers: Thomas Felix, 32 points, Craig St. Rose, 22 points, Ronald Bruno, 10 points. And now some exciting news. Dominica has captured gold. Yes, Dominica's very own Trennis Hamilton has won the gold medal in the women's shot put competition with a distance of 17.21 meters at the Pan Am Junior Games in Asunción, Paraguay. This was Hamilton's final game in the junior category, and what a way to finish with a bang. The games officially come to a close on Saturday, 23rd August at 6 p.m. Eastern Caribbean Time. Trennis Hamilton and Addison James will serve as the flag bearers for the closing ceremony. EmoNews congratulates the athletes on the achievements.
Hard on myself. I definitely always want to do more. I want to do better every single time. I want to be the best that I've ever been. But right now my best was 17:21, a lot of centimeters above the only person to throw 17 for the entire competition. So I mean, despite it all, I have to be grateful for the small wins. Well, this one is a big win, but I definitely have to be grateful for how far I've came, because at the last junior Pan American Games, I came 6th with 14 meters. So the fact that I threw a whole 3 meters improvement from what I was doing at the last games, I mean, to God be the glory.
And that's all for sports tonight. Stay tuned for the weather report from the Dominica Meteorological Service.
Welcome to the weather broadcast for today, Friday, the 22nd of August 2025. From our studios in Jimmy, I'm your presenter, Marshall Alexander. As we take a look at this survey shot analysis with Dominica here in the green circle, we are seeing analyzed near the Lesser Antilles, a tropical wave which is presently impacting the area. And out in the central Atlantic, we have another tropical wave which is expected to approach the area sometime late Monday into Tuesday of next week. And we have a third tropical wave just off the coast of Africa, and this one is expected to approach the area sometime late next week, say next week Thursday into Friday or so. Now let's take a look at the 7-day outlook. Now this wave here has a high chance of development, and it has a high chance of development during the next 2 to 7 days, as it's expected to move in a northerly direction away from the Lesser Antilles, including Dominica here. Now the second wave in the central Atlantic has a medium chance of development, as it's projected to approach the area of the Lesser Antilles, expected to be in the region of the Lesser Antilles by around late Monday into Tuesday. So we are monitoring this one, as well as another tropical wave out in the far eastern Atlantic. Now let's take a look at some satellite imagery, and as you can see, most of the convection associated with that wave near the Lesser Antilles has moved to the north of the northern Leeward Islands, away from the island of Dominica here in the green circle. And here we can see the convection associated with that system in the central Atlantic, as well as the convection associated with that third tropical wave near the coast of Africa, as they continue to move in a westerly direction towards the region of the Lesser Antilles. Now let's take a look at the moisture. Looking at the moisture associated with these features, here we can see an increase in moisture that's in purple and in darker brown, just to the north of the northern Leeward Islands here, associated with that tropical wave. And as you can see here, that most of the moisture has been pulled towards the north, away from the island of Dominica, with some areas, some moisture still lingering in the region of Dominica as well. And out in the central Atlantic, this area of moisture associated with that tropical wave here, as it continues to move in a westerly direction towards the area. And out here, moisture associated with that third tropical wave expected sometime next week. Now taking a look at the Saharan dust, here we can see some Saharan dust still interacting with those systems. Out here we have some Saharan dust which can be expected to reach the area sometime around Sunday. So again, we're advising people with respiratory sensitivities to be on alert and to exercise caution, as this Saharan dust continues to interact with these systems, and hence reducing the chances of development. Now again, let's take a look at satellite imagery. Here we can see some Saharan dust in the region here, and also we can see some cloudiness and also some thunderstorm activity associated with that tropical wave just near the northern Leeward Islands. And out here in the central Atlantic, cloudiness associated with the tropical wave in the central Atlantic, as well as some thunderstorm activity. And out here we can see the cloudiness associated with that third tropical wave near the coast of Africa. Closer to home, Dominica did experience an increase in cloudiness during the morning period. This resulted in partly cloudy to cloudy skies across Dominica. Now taking a look at earlier radar imagery and what it indicated, some scattered showers, some light showers, scattered showers moved across Dominica during today, and also we could see some moderate to heavy showers mainly near the Leeward Islands during the morning period. Now tonight's weather is expected to be partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy and breezy at times, with a few scattered showers and a slight chance of isolated thunderstorms. So that is partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy skies, few scattered showers, and a slight chance for isolated thunderstorms tonight, with temperatures down to 25 degrees Celsius on the coast and 24 degrees Celsius in the interior. And tomorrow's weather is expected to be partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy and breezy at times, with a few scattered showers. Temperatures expected to be up to 34 degrees Celsius on the coast and 30 degrees Celsius in the interior. Some high temperatures expected. Sea conditions tomorrow expected to be slight to moderate, with waves peaking up to 7 feet. As a result, we're advising small craft operators and sea beavers to exercise some caution. High tide will be at 4:13 a.m. and 4:56 p.m. and low tide 10:49 a.m. and 10:32 p.m. That's tomorrow. Now looking ahead for the next 3 days, a relatively dry atmosphere can be expected ahead during the next 3 days, with the onset of Saharan dust expected on Sunday, and Monday. So again, we're advising people with respiratory sensitivities to be on alert and to exercise caution to avoid complications. Some high temperatures can also be expected during the 3-day period. So you should stay cool and stay hydrated. Now we expect to see an increase in wind speeds beginning Sunday and into Monday, with winds peaking up to 40 km per hour. Hold on to your hats, as well as an increase in wave heights, with waves peaking up to 8 feet on Sunday and Monday. Again, small craft operators, sea beavers, you're advised to be on alert and to exercise caution. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 5:52 a.m. and sunset will be at 6:24 p.m. Again, stay informed, stay safe, scan our QR code here, follow us on our WhatsApp channel, and also search Dominica Met to follow us on Facebook as well as Instagram, or visit our website at www.weather.gov.dm for up-to-date weather information. See you next time. Stay safe. Continue to monitor as I bring you up-to-date information. Have a good weekend. See you next time.
This has been EmoNews Package for August 22nd, 2025. I am your presenter, Anna Benjamin.
And I'm Rick Francis. Thank you for viewing.